Good morning, 5:16. We've issued a severe weather alert here today due to the risk for some very strong winds this afternoon and into tonight. But as you'll look outside now from our Springfield camera, we've got rather quiet conditions here this morning as we expect that the morning will be dry, not all that windy at all, and decently pleasant. But as we head later into the day, the winds pick up and they could cause power outages and tree damage. And that's why we've issued the severe weather alert for this afternoon and tonight. So wind is one of the big stories of the day. The other is actually some rain and possibly even a few thunderstorms. And when you've got strong winds anyway, it doesn't take much to make those storms severe. Just add a few more miles per hour of wind gusts and then they're severe. So severe storms possible later today too. Highs of 72 today, and then we drop to 62 tomorrow. So this wind blows in colder air, and then we're 10 degrees cooler tomorrow, but we're bright and breezy. Sunny on Friday up to 65. Outside on our clouds and radar, we are partly cloudy now. We're seeing some stars already. And then this is the wet weather that's coming our way for this afternoon and into the very earliest hours of this evening. I expect your best chance of getting rain today between 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. After that, we dry out rather quickly. But let me track this rain for you here and where it's coming from and how it moves in. This is a wide version of our Skycast. I pause it at noon. We're still dry, perhaps a couple of sprinkles in North Adams. That would be about it. And this is round one of rain. The round two actually looks a bit stronger, heavier than round one. So round one comes in after, say, 1 o'clock for most of us, say 1 to 3, and then that sort of fizzles away. But round two has some heavier downpours, gustier winds, and round two will probably cause more problems. That one's from 3 to 6. Is the second round that comes through, and you can see it there blowing through the area with the gusty winds, even some small hail possible, a few rumbles of thunder, and then after about 6 or 6:30 we're done with the rain. But we're not done with the problems. There's still going to be gusty winds even after the rain is out of here. The Storm Prediction Center has this at a marginal risk for severe weather today because any of these thunderstorms could just blow down some stronger winds as they move through, and that severe weather risk continues for really all of northern New England. But widespread wind issues regardless of the showers and storms here today. You can see this is our wind gust forecast. These numbers represent wind gusts in miles per hour, and it's really not that strong this morning. But notice what happens as we approach noon. We start seeing winds gusting over 20 miles per hour. We get into the afternoon, those winds start to gust over 30, possibly as high as 40 miles per hour. And then those gusts start to get over 40 miles per hour as we head into the evening, possibly over 50 miles per hour during a short time. And that could easily cause us some tree damage and power outages with the leaves still on the trees. Winds still very strong here at 8, gusting 30, 45 to as much as 55 miles per hour, and then they start to slowly back off later on past midnight. Strongest winds will be over the western hills into early tomorrow morning, and then they'll be fading for all of us here tomorrow. It's still going to be a breezy day tomorrow, but we'll be talking about winds generally gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour instead. So our 22 Storm Team County Cast here today. Of course, it's windy for all of us. Not yet, but later today. Highs in the low 70s makes it a mild day, but we've got some 60s in our western hills as well. Don't forget about the showers and storms coming in as well. Coverage looks to be scattered to widespread. I do think most communities get at least a few drops out of them today, although the rounds of showers would be rather brief. Low 70s for many, upper and middle 60s for some of our cooler spots, and in the Berkshires generally just mid to upper 60s for you. While we do dry out tonight and clear out, it's still going to be windy through the night, although those winds backing off after midnight, lows in the 40s. Bright and breezy here tomorrow, 60 to 64. It'll start feeling a bit more like fall. Here's our 22 Storm Team 7-day forecast. So this is the wrong 7-day forecast. This was yesterday's. So, you know, we're very accurate when we show yesterday's 7-day forecast, but Monday doesn't exist. It's a 2020 thing. So no, I'll pop on the correct 7-day forecast for you here. There it is. Bright and breezy here tomorrow, 62. Sunny, 65 on Friday. Mostly sunny Saturday. Look at that. 77 looks really nice. And then Sunday, sun and clouds down to 68. Sunday night through Tuesday, we'll be watching the potential that we get some leftover rain from Hurricane Delta. It won't be a hurricane by then, and it won't even be all that windy, but we could get some much needed rain. We'll just have to keep an eye on the trends in the track with Delta as to where that storm goes, as to how much rain we end up getting. We'll be tracking the local look at our skycast as we watch the showers and storms coming our way on 20 News at 5:30. Latest news and weather on our 20 News mobile apps.